Tantalizing.
Damn. Stay tantalizing. Stay tantalizing.
Stay tantalizing.
Let's go.
Stay tantalizing.
Stay tantalizing.
And stay tantalizing.
Kalisto, Samurai del Sol, what are you doing right now?
Doing what Tony does best.
And what's that?
Stay tantalized.
Yeah. Cut the music. You heard what Kalisto said? He said, stay tantalizing. What's up, everybody? It's me aboard the Tantalizing One. Now, I know we said I wasn't going to do Dynamite, but the reason why I did is because we got a special guest tonight from Wrestling Is Now, NYWC, travels all over the Northeast, all over the country. This guy is a character. Well, I don't want to call him a character because I don't want no smoke. But the Greek god, Papadon, is going to be here tonight. And we're going to watch a little bit of Dynamite. Don't know how long we're going to watch Dynamite. Don't know if we're going to watch Dynamite. But one second, I'm being texted by the co-host. Hold on, Richie's texting me. Anyway, yeah, I know I said I wasn't gonna do Dynamite, but what's up, Richard Robles? How you doing? But I'm gonna do. We might not do the full stream, like I said, because it's WrestleMania. We're on the road to WrestleMania, but I got to talk to my boy Papadon. You guys know that I am the social media director of Wrestling Is Now, and we gotta promote our stuff because we got shows coming up. We got a show coming up March 31st. I'll be at WrestleMania, but I'm sorry. Richie is really distracting with his text messages. But like I said, go away. No, this guy's like, I'm being texted right now. Go away. Go away. I'm live. Anyway, like I said, Wrestling Is Now. We got their show coming up on March 31st. And we want to make sure that all you guys get the show. Oh, I got coffee coming. Oh, my goodness. So, hey, guys, let me tell you a quick story. So we have a Keurig, right? Here you go. We have a Keurig, and it broke. Well, we had 4. They all broke. Or so we thought. So this morning, waiting for my coffee. No coffee. 0. I flipped out. Another Keurig broken. Another one. Come home. Kira's got 2 Keurigs set up, and they're both working. So what happened exactly, Kira?
Well, I'm going to defend myself right now because he went crazy this morning. But
nuts.
I looked on TikTok. TikTok University is the best place. Anyway, everyone is saying that after they descale their Keurig, it just doesn't turn on. So you had to open up the whole machine and press a tiny little button with the safety pin, with the paper clip, and that resets the machine. So now we have 2 working Keurigs, thanks to me.
I was so mad. I drove to work. I was screaming. I was like, I'm tired of buying stuff. Like, I don't know who has kids in this room, but these kids break everything. They break everything. Like, okay, so look, here's one of my portable chargers, right? For when we're at WrestleMania, we traveled. This is $100. I'm missing one. I didn't lose it. It's just gone. We've been through phones, iPhones, Galaxies. I buy the best televisions, everybody. The best televisions. One day I come home from work and there's a line down the TV and they're like, we thought you knew. We thought you knew. They thought I knew there was a line on the TV. Oh, come on. On a $2,000 television? Guys. Anyway, she fixed the Keurig, so she saved her life and Bobby's life because I was going to come here and kill them today. But I do come home to a garbage full of headsets. Where's my headset that was here? The black one I used the other day. Like, I come home to stuff just gone. Oh, yeah, I still have no heat, everybody. Yeah, no heat. So in case my landlady is watching, well, she's not even really my landlady. So let me tell you a quick story before we talk about wrestling. Supposedly, she's the property manager, but has no license. Not to mention, who knows? She's a piece of trash, okay? No court date set yet, but by the time we go to court, it'll be SummerSlam. It'd be hot. And actually, I did see the Instagram. I didn't get a full chance to watch it, but I will. Anyway. Kira, we sent that. Oh, we didn't. I meant to write something. Anyway. So look, let's talk about. We'll get to wrestling is now shortly. Oh, you know what? How about this, guys? So the Greek god Papadon, right? A lot of people in the business that I respect. That's not true. But there's not a lot of guys that feel can cut a promo. I want you guys to listen to this promo that Papadon cut. He's the guy's he's pretty good. Gotta give it to him. So check this out. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Οι αμαρτίες του πατέρα θα πέσουν στο γιο. The sins of the father shall fall on the son. Remember that. My name is the Greek god Papadon, aka GGP. And on the 31st of March, I'm making my debut for Wrestling Is Now, a brand new company brought to you by the fathers of the style of today. Style of today. What does that mean? Didn't have to talk pragma. Allow me to tell you. The style of today is a black mark, a blemish, a stain on the sport of kings, professional wrestling, the sport my people, the Greeks, and I am declaring war on that said style. Πόλεμο θα έχουμε παιδιά και δεν θα φέρω στρατό. I don't need an army. All I need is myself and my hard-hitting, realistic, non-leg slapping, old school, vintage, hybrid wrestling style. Now, the first battle in New Jersey on the 31st will be with none other than Absolute 2K Chris Cage. Chris, I heard what you had to say. Good promo, kid. Very good promo. Sicaritiria, bravo. Congratulations. You could talk the talk. And I said for a long time, you had a lot of promise, a lot of potential. But the sins of the father shall fall on the son. And you, sunshine, are a son of the fathers of the style of today, the SAT. So you are guilty by association. You will be the first casualty of war, my sacrificial lamb on the 31st. Now, you said three little words that prove to the world, Oti δεν έχεις μυαλό, you don't have a brain. And those three words were, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. The Alpha, the Omega of pro wrestling. Το πιο καλύτερο παλιστή σε όλο το κόσμο. The motherfucking ring general.
Oh, gee.
Me, GGP. What are you, stoned? Huh? Capices mastura? What's your problem? Do you realize what you just did? Let me explain something to you there. Absolute 2K. You're going to absolutely get your ass whooped.
Hey, all right. Uh-huh.
Because your arms are too short to grapple with this god. And when everything is said and done with, and I put on another clinic on the 31st, they won't be saying wrestling is now. No. Όχι, παιδιά. They'll be saying wrestling is Greek god Papadon.
Okay. Well, he's very upset. He maybe needs to, calm down a little bit. I don't know what his hostility is, but I guess he'll let you guys know what's happening. And that's on March 31st, guys. March 31st, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for a lot of people. Oh, there it is right here, guys. This is it. Greek God Papadon going against the absolute Chris Cage. And by the way, when Boom Baby's in the room, she got her music. We got to hit it.
Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to
Boom,
the party.
baby. 17, yeah, his goal. Yeah. And let me tell you, and that was a great interview by Savage. But Greek God's going to be here tonight. He's going to be here live in the living color. And I'm just worried because earlier I got a phone call from Chris Cage, and they get me in between this stuff. I don't want no smoke. I'm a man of the people. I love you guys. Anyway, until Greek God gets here, let's talk about the card tonight for AEW Dynamite. And like I said, I don't know how long we're going to be here for Dynamite. It just depends how I feel. But I tell you one thing. Everybody had it was such a good time yesterday with WWE 2K23. Want you guys to know, I will be live streaming 2K23. I'm going to do the My Faction mode, and you guys can help me out. So we'll do some interactive stuff with the game on the road to WrestleMania. Also, a lot of news coming up. Also, yes, I heard Mick the breaking news. But before we get to the card, let's say good evening to everybody. I appreciate you guys being here on a Wednesday night. Mick Thompson, what's up? Ashley, I did see your thing. I'll try to get to you soon, okay? Hassan, how you doing, bro? Richard, what's up? Steven Chambers, my dude. Marcus Ryan, how you doing? Ramit, what's up? Yeah, Ty. I hope Ty Valkyrie comes back to WWE. Jen, always great to see you. Lavelle, what's up, man? Guard Gaming, I love you, brother. Once again, the Poll Truth. Guys, if you have not checked out the Poll Truth, let's pull it up because you guys, come on. I haven't been on top. I haven't been promoting too many people lately just because guys got a lot going on. But you guys know what to do. Not to mention, guys, I'll be at Icons of Wrestling this Saturday in Philly. We need to get Boom Baby some subscribers, everybody. She's stuck at 154. If you're new to the channel, please, everybody, subscribe to the Poll Truth. Here we go. Sorry, guys. My producer doesn't like me. Oh, hello, Governor. Carlton, what's up? Jasmine, what happened to your day? Who I got to hurt? Passionate, what's up? Sorry, guys. Once again, check out the Poll Truth, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to her channel. She's definitely worth it. Boom Baby puts in all the work. Oh, I said, what's up, Carlton? Lavelle said, how do you? Yes. I think that's everybody. So, yeah, let's get to the card tonight, guys. So, we know we have new Trios champions. House of Black, the Elite lost last week. They're going against each other tonight, the rematch. Okay. Yeah, MGF's Rebar Mitzvah is about to be spoiled by Adam Cole, baby. We'll see. The Jericho Appreciation Society's there. I didn't realize this, but Blackpool Combat Club is now heels, I guess, going against Hangman, Adam Page, and Dark Order. Jade Cargill with the Canadian Open Challenge. The debut of what TV? What's that? I have no idea what that is. But Orange Cassidy versus Jeff Jarrett. I thought I'd never say this. Please, Jeff Jarrett, take this title. Not to mention the Outcast. That's what their name is now, the Outcast. Okay. Ruby Soho, Tony Storm, and Saraya. Yeah, so it looks pretty stacked. We might stay for the whole show. I agree, Stephen Chambers. Oh, I'm sorry, Jasmine. You know what? Sucks to be an adult, doesn't it? Yeah, adulting. Remember when you were little, I said you better stay a kid as long as you can. Now you're going to be 30. You're an old lady. You're washed up. You're washed up, Jasmine. Ha, ha, ha. So I love you. Thank you, Guard Gaming, for subscribing to Boom Baby. And she says thank you as well. I hear little kids bet. Oh, tomorrow, Mick. Yeah, Jessica, what time's your show tomorrow? I don't want to count a program. Hey, Jessica, when you invite me back on the show? Because I think we need to make another announcement. Just do it live. I think we should do a live engagement live on the show. We should do it live on the show, right? How about that? How you feel about that, Jessica? We do it live. Do it live. 8 p.m. tomorrow. All right, so when are you booking me on the show next so I can just give you the 5-carat diamond? Listen, the ring is so big. Look, the diamond ring for you is so big, Boom Baby. It's in this. It's here. It's in the camera bag. It's in the camera bag. This is how big the diamond is. This is how big the diamond. Want to take a peek? Let's see. Oh, it's blinding me. Oh, this is how big the diamond is. I got to keep it in a camera bag. 5 carats. Okay? So as soon as you book me on the show, we'll do it live. Okay? Does everybody remember Lita and Edge on Raw? You remember that, guys? Maybe me and Boom Baby pull one of those off. If you're not, maybe you're too young to know what that is, guys. You guys remember Lita and Edge, right? On Raw, right? You guys remember that? Anyway. So, yeah. What time is it, guys? Oh, 7:49. So, look, we got a lot of stuff going up. Yes, the Great Muta is going into the Hall of Fame. I think that's great. But that goes to show you, right, that Vince just takes people that never even wrestled. Yeah, let's put them in. You know? And I got no problem with that. But do you realize if Muta was in WWE at any point, what a great time that would have been? It would have been awesome. Everybody knows Muta and Sting had such a rivalry. Let me get some images up. I'm not even going to put them in the thing. Let's just look online. Look at this, guys. Let's look at some great pictures of Muta. This is Muta now. But this is Muta back in the day when Muta, this is how I remember him. This NWO Muta. It's Muta without the makeup. How about that? Muta had so many great matches. You know? This is how I remember him. Muta had his last match this year at Wrestle Kingdom, I believe, right? What a character Muta was. But yeah, yo, I agree with that. Passionate AFW. AFW. That would be nice to put Jay Briscoe in, you know? So Lavelle, you wanna know how I like? Yeah, I'm still 2-0. I like the game a lot. If you guys don't know, back in the day, I was big on SmackDown versus Raw. Huge. And I was great at it. So when they changed it over to 2K, I retired. But guess what? With the gameplay I saw yesterday, what I did with the My Faction mode and all that stuff, I'm in. And now that Kira figured out how to stream straight from the computer from the Xbox, oh gosh, guys, we're gonna have some good fun. Hope you guys follow me on this. Now we're not gonna just do wrestling, talking about wrestling. We'll be playing wrestling games. I'm gonna create my player, create Tantalizing Tony. Yeah. Steven Chambers, No Mercy. Yes. Great game. Yes, Mick, I'm doing SmackDown Friday. And maybe Flair will induct him. That'd be a good move. Yes. So God gave me, you remember Leading Edge, right? Let me pull it up for you guys in case you don't know. Okay. Back, and I know Jessica doesn't know what I'm talking about, but she will when I put it. So back in the early 2000s, I believe, Leader and Edge. Let's see. Look at this, guys. So live on Raw, Leader and Edge had a little entanglement. If you know what I mean, right? I don't know if that's too racy. Let's see. I think this is okay. Wait, I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, this one I can't show. My God, that's a bet. Oh, can't show that one either. Nope, can't show that one either. My goodness. Nope, can't show that one either. I'm trying to find one that's not too racy. We'll just use this one because, let me share the picture. Copy image. There we go. Hold on, guys. So once Jessica invites me on the show, we might recreate this for you guys. Okay? Live. I'm joking, everybody. It's a joke. It's a joke. I kid. Hi, Ricky, if that's your real name. Anyway, you still have No Mercy for the Nintendo 64? My goodness. You're old, like me. Oh, boy. It's not ready. Okay. All right, so what time is it? 7:54. And guys, don't worry. So when Papadon comes in, we're definitely going to talk to him as you guys watch Dynamite. Like I said, I got a lot of flack. And by the way, hello, First Lady. I didn't know Joey Conway knew how to email. Didn't know he's that bright. But Joey Conway emailed me the other day, basically telling me that he's the only talent that matters in wrestling is now. That everybody better watch their backs. What's he messaging me for? I didn't even know he could type, But hey, what can I say? But tonight, once again, guys, the Greek god Papadon is going to be here. And the guy is very accredited. I need a bleep button, right? I do. I do need a bleep button. But we'll see. Definitely need a bleep button. But that title is beautiful. What is that? United States Liberty Champ. That's a beautiful title right there. We're going to ask him about that. Yeah, and listen, I've seen Papadon wrestle quite a few times. Basically curses me out every time he sees me, calls me every name in the book. I'm going to tell you right now what's crazy. All these wrestlers that see me at the arenas always calling me out, man. Like they it's like they want me to come out of retirement. It's like they really truly want me to get back in the ring. And some of them are going to get their wish. Yeah, I'm not wearing this sweatshirt for nothing. It's a little cold, but Oh yeah, Brock, but Brock's never happy. You know that. He's not happy. He probably got upset that Omos clotheslined him the wrong way, couldn't get out the ring. That's the inexperience of Omos. Hey, Omos. Listen, First Lady, everybody knows I turned 55 in April, and I know that 55 is pretty old to get back in the ring. Yeah, I do know a booker, but on the low, I'm training everybody, and Lauria already knows that if anybody gets out of line, then I don't hide behind this microphone. I'm not afraid of anybody, but it's about the current wrestlers, not me. But the right person is going to get me in the zone to lay him down, lay him out. Anyway, Steven Chambers, very good. He was in the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. Steven Chambers knows his stuff. That's awesome. I was just talking to Lauria about that today. And guys, in case you don't know who Paul Lauria is, he thinks he's my boss. He doesn't realize I don't work for him. Anyway, let's see. The wrestler. Let's look it up. Movie. That was actually a good movie, by the way. Sorry.
Welcome, fans, to.
Oh, he was on Hannibal TV. Okay. Yo, look at this guy's right here. The Greek god Papadon. This is him on the Hannibal show on Hannibal TV. Hannibal TV has 354,000 subscribers. And that's Greek Papadon right there. I won't play it because I don't want to get copywritten. But that goes to show you that this dude has he's got the gravitas. Oh, Lavelle, I will be there. You know what? Thanks for reminding me about it. Icons Wrestling starts at Kira 10. We'll be there at 8:30. We got to set our table and everything, but we'll be there early. It starts at 10 o'clock for the general public. So there you go. If I can find it, I can pull it up. There we go. Yes, guys, look at this guy. Guys, Kira is let me tell you something. Kira makes these freaking these thumbnails and these videos. She's the best. Look at that, guys. That's right. Icons of Wrestling, Spring Fling. That's me. 10 Lives and Tony. I look good. I'm quite the man. He's definitely a veteran in the business. Not as much as a vet as you and I, Paul, but he's a vet. So, Paul, I showed his promo so you can get an idea of who the Greek god is. And he's upset with the SAT as well as Chris Cage. I am very upset that I will not be there in person on the 31st, but I will have a representative there. I'll be getting live feed from the big fight when I'm in LA. So I'm going to do things bi-coastal. See, that's the kind of guy. I'll be in LA on the road to WrestleMania, but still have a piece of myself in Jersey. East Coast, West Coast, tantalizing worldwide. Okay? Lavelle, here's the thing about retirement. I never said I quit. I never retired. First Lady, starting the night off as always. I love you, First Lady. You're the best. First Lady with a $5 super chat. Let's see. You know what? Let's do one for Mikey. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, wait a minute. Are you decent? And we'll do you. You know what? Instead of doing, oh, look at this guy. Put your hood on. You're looking. Look, hey guys, Hugh Hefner Jr. Tell Miss First Lady. Thanks for the super chat.
Miss Lady, thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Ding ding. Beat it. Get out of here. You bother me.
Stay tantalizing.
Goodbye. Thanks a lot.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye. Bye.
He's turned into quite the ham, everybody. Anyway, do it for my name is Mikey. Anyway, guys, check out this super chat video. Ding, ding. And Dynamite has started. Maybe I should turn it on, huh? Maybe a good idea. What do you guys think? Yeah. Remember Kira, guys?
It's just Sky.
She used to produce the show. Remember that back in the day? Remember that kid? Remember that girl, everybody? Remember her?
And the Jericho Appreciation Society plus Hangman Adam Page and Dark Order take on the Black Bull Combat Club.
Okay, cut the music. Wow. Look at this. Wow, he's got his yarmulke on. Wow.
For those fans unfamiliar with bar mitzvahs, they typically don't start like this.
That's Stephen Paul.
You folks used to think Bret Hart was actually entertaining.
Wow. Wow.
No offense, I think we all know Sean was much better, let's be honest.
Wow.
Now allow me to remind you why we're here tonight. We are here to celebrate the most important day in recorded human history, my birthday. And in my religion, which is, let's be honest, the only religion that matters, Judaism.
Wow. Wow.
Boo all you want, we're the chosen people and you're not. It's just a fact.
Wow.
And under the eyes of my Lord Hashem, when a boy turns into a man, he hits 13, and that is when he is bar mitzvah. Now, I've already had a bar mitzvah. The theme was Maximania. I lost my V card. It was sick, dude.
Wow.
But here's why we're having a re-bar mitzvah, baby. It's because after March 5th, when I tapped out, your boy, Brian Danielson.
Bray is missing. We don't know where Bray is. He walked out.
The undisputed
Maybe.
best professional wrestler in the world to go on to retain the most important title.
Yeah, Bray's not at
professional
WrestleMania. He's out.
wrestling, that Triple B, baby. I am no longer merely a man. No. Now, I am Iron Man.
Wow.
Oh, what a rush.
What a schmendrick.
So it's time to celebrate my rebar mitzvah, baby. Hit the music.
Okay. Yeah, First Lady. Basically, Bray was supposed to be hurt. Something happened. We don't know. But the match with Bobby Lashley's off. Speculation is creative differences. We don't know.
Max is ahead of his time by many decades. Lay out, please. Let's
Wow. 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 Jungle Boy? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. Okay. Looking like his zip code is 90210. Get it? No? Get it? His father was Luke Perry from Beverly Hills 90210. He died. Okay, thanks a lot. Bray took his lantern and went home. I like it.
Why not start at the top, right, Taz? You got to be excited about this. Yeah. Jack Perry was showing what's got in mind here, but he definitely ticked off the world champion by interrupting his rebar mitzvah.
Okay, let's see what you say.
See how this unfolds.
Jungle Boy's still over, huh? Chiquitos. Sammy Guevara. Okay. All righty then. Don't ask me. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Where is that? I want to make sure. Do we send Papadon an invite? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. I mean, I think we did. I mean, I hope we did. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking something real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we're having a problem here. I had to call Paul. Guys, I got to mute myself for a second. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm on the phone with my boss.
You're fired again.
You hear that, guys?
They keep firing you. Getting tired. All right. P-A-P.
Hold on. Say it again. Wait. We're going to mute this. Say
Bye.
my apologies, guys. All right, back to this.
Handed every opportunity in the book. While I wrestled the rest of the time in Jacksonville on Dark.
Can you hear me now? I was on the phone. Sorry.
You've never had a match on Dark, have you? Because I know we all have. You've never been on Elevation. You've never even been on Rampage. You just get to walk around here and do whatever the hell you want. And you know, it's crazy to me because there's an entire locker room full of men and women who bust their asses. And they maybe get to get 60 seconds a week on this show. Maybe. But we all have to sit back there and watch you come out here and take 20 minutes to do the same old hokey bullshit that you've been doing for the past 4 years.
Wow, the truth hurts now, doesn't it?
This entire place revolves around you. And the first step in changing that is taking that world title away from you.
You guys want to know the truth? This company does revolve around me because unlike you, and all those boys in the back, I'm actually a star. And that's why.
Shut the hell up!
Uh-oh.
You shut the hell up before I turn this rebar mitzvah into a recircumcision.
Okay. All right.
That would hurt.
Wow.
Pretty stiff.
You talk too much. You've done that your whole life. You've done that your whole career. You literally talked your way in the door here in AEW. You kissed ass. You lied. You cheated to get to where you're at. And you know what I had to do to get here? I had to grind on the independents for 10 plus years to get here. I had to work at Whataburger. I had to work at Subway. Any odd job, you name it, I did it.
Okay.
And then.
Eat first.
And then look at me, son.
They blinked him out.
When I finally finally got here, I was told I was only supposed to be the inner circle's job guy.
Wow.
I was only supposed to be the bump guy for Jericho.
Oh, wow.
But I overcame every obstacle that they put on me, and I became champion 3 times over.
That's right. That's right.
You see, Max, I'm not like you. I never had the machine pushing me, and I never needed it. I had myself. I got me here.
Okay.
And I'll get me there.
Okay, Sammy. Okay, Sammy.
So rather you like it or not, rather these dumbass Canadians like it or not.
Ooh. Wow.
Sammy Guevara is going to be a world champion because I'm the best ever, and you know it. Ouch.
Wow.
Sammy, that was really cute. You kind of just did my catchphrase there. Look, we all appreciate the fact you're able to take all of your time out of your very busy schedule of getting into locker room brawls with everyone in the back.
Wow.
To come out here and do that speech.
Enough.
Okay, Darby.
It's my turn.
We don't know.
Hold your applause till after I'm done, please.
Oh, please.
In 2013, I was going to film school and I turned in this movie. And my teacher told me, Darby, you're going to have to change everything about this film. The school does not accept this kind of movie. And I looked at her and I said, I'd rather just drop out of school than change a single thing. So that day I dropped out of school.
Oh.
Which was a blessing in disguise because it gave me the balls to do something I never thought was possible. And that is become a pro wrestler.
You know you can talk.
It was my first day at pro wrestling school at the Buddy Wayne Academy. And before I walked into the doors, I stopped and I said to myself, you're either going to make it as Darby Allin or you're going to fail as Darby Allin, but you ain't going to change a single thing. So fast forward all these years later, I'm in Tony Khan's office and I go up to Tony Khan and I say, maybe I am the worst businessman in this whole entire place because there will never be a bidding war for Darby Allin. Because AEW gives me something no amount of money in the world can afford me. And that is the opportunity to just let me be me. The biggest problem, listen to this. The biggest problem I have with this whole entire company is you got grown-ass wrestlers in the back going on Twitter. I'm not happy. I'm upset. I want out of my contract if I don't get what I want. And that includes you, our world champion, with his whole bidding war of 2024 crap. See, Max, AEW means a whole lot more to me than it ever did you. That is exactly why I should be world champion. And you know what I'm going to do if you don't give me a championship match, right? You know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go complain about it on Twitter. No, seriously, I'm going to beat your face in with my skateboard, and I'm going to give you a headlock takeover.
Enough! I have had enough with all of you! Do you understand me? I've heard it!
Holy smokes.
You look like shit.
You see the effects of that 60-minute Iron Man match still on the face of MJF.
We got Jungle Jabroni, we got Dangerous Darbs, the incel skateboard and mime, and we've got Sammy. In about 7 months, I'm going to propose to a new girl, Guevara.
Wow.
Talk about stiff.
You know, Max, that's funny coming from you because didn't your fiance leave you?
Oh, so we want to make jokes in my rebar mitzvah. Y'all got MJF Meshuggah up in this bitch. Okay. Okay. Hey. Jungle had Christian. Sammy has Jericho. Darby has Sting. You know who MJF has? Nobody. Because unlike you three talentless hacks, I never needed to be enrolled into AEW Daddy Daycare.
Wow.
I have been ready since day one. And that is precisely why, yes, it makes me sick to my stomach. We are the pillars. We are the pillars. And I'm not afraid to admit that we are the past, the present, and the future of professional wrestling. However, I'm the only pillar who can actually keep this place up. And that's a fact. I have beaten every single one of you in singles competition. And you think you deserve a shot at my world championship?
Wow.
Nah. See, you guys don't even deserve to sniff the triple B. So here's what's gonna happen. You three are gonna leave my party because none of you were invited.
True.
And then I'm gonna eat my cake because I deserve it. Thank you. Screw you.
Oh, beep.
Bye.
It was a long time coming. Jack and Sammy Guevara, and now Darby Allin and Sammy going at it. Well, neither four of these men like each other. I can tell you that right now. Oh my God, that's horrible. Poor Max.
Wow.
Oh my God, this is Bar Mitzvah stuck in a cake. That hat, that beautiful fluffy hat, Burberry Jones. Oh, did you say beautiful fluffy hat? I think I did. Fans here in Winnipeg chant of you deserve it. And this will be a rebar mitzvah match we'll never soon forget. How embarrassing for MJF. Oh, man.
All right.
Oh.
You know, that wasn't a bad opening. Did I take the garbage? That wasn't a bad opening, everybody. I mean, I don't got a problem with that. All right, way to start. By the way, guys, Greek God Papadon just messaged me. Don't know how he got my number. Probably Paul Lauria giving my number to strangers. Said he got stuck with a bunch of goddesses on the free. Never mind, I can't read that here. He'll be here shortly, everybody. All right, then.
That's an amazing honor, man. That don't happen for everybody. That's pretty cool right there, man.
What's Jericho getting?
Great
New Orleans?
honor for Chris
To the city?
Jericho. A great night of action still to come. 3 championship matches, including our main event for the AEW World Trios Championship. The House of Black look to defend against the Jericho Appreciation Society and the Elite.
Oh, it's a triple threat.
And freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy will put his AEW
Come on, Double J.
Championship on the line against Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett looked to destroy the knee of Cassidy last week. What shape will that be?
So did they change the name of this title? What was it called before? All Atlantic. That's called the International. They changed it. Okay. And they turned the Black Hole Combat Club heel. Okay. All right. Confused. So, like I said, guys, okay. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do a live call, guys. Let's do this live. See, let's do this live. We're gonna call my boss.
Hello?
You're live on the show.
I'm live. I'm
Yeah.
going to shut my
Huh?
TV off.
Well, listen. The Greek god Papadon was basically kidnapped by 5 goddesses.
He's kidnapped by 5 goddesses?
Yeah, that's why he's late. He said he's taking care of business. So
all right, cool.
So
all right, so what's the story? He's gonna be on in a little while.
he said he'll be done in about 20 minutes. That's what he said.
All right, very good.
Well, I said to him, well, how long? I said, how long you been at it? He said, since yesterday. My God.
He's Greek.
Oh.
You know what they say, once you go Greek, something to that effect.
What? Okay. Is that what they say?
I've heard that somewhere.
Oh, okay. First time I heard that. But okay. So yeah, I want to tell you, by the way, guys, this is Paul Lauria. The what is he, Kira? What's his title again, Kira?
Tony's boss.
Yeah, he's the head of talent relations for
Head of talent relations for Wrestling Is Now.
For Wrestling Is Now, yeah. He's not my boss. I volunteer this work, everybody. Anyway, Ashley says, tell your boss I said what's up.
Hi, Ashley. Thanks for following the Tantalizing Tony YouTube show, and thanks for checking out Win. And we hope you can make it to one of the shows.
How about this? How about Wrestling Is Now Facebook page is at 800 followers?
Absolutely, they are. And another thing is, we announced a show today coming to Long Island, New York, for May 18th, and already have over 1,000 interactions for that event. So
wow.
Wrestling Is Now is on the map. We are going to be changing the game. The stereotypical independent wrestling that everybody's used to is not going to be what you see when you check out Wrestling Is Now. We're going to have a different approach to it. We're trying to utilize the top indie talent that we can find and present them in a different light that people, really truly will enjoy, and to give the best possible show that we can give.
And a lot of people are very excited about Wrestling Is Now. But real quick, I want to ask you, there's two things that people saying in the chat, and you probably can see it because you're probably watching. It's Stephen Chambers says, Tony needs a raise. Jen says, hey, boss man. And I have a question for you, a personal question. So there's a card on May 18th. Are you booked for the year?
Are we booked for the year?
Yeah.
Well, we are booking.
Put you on the spot.
We're booking, currently booked for June. We're coming back to New Jersey. We have the possibility where we still have contracts to sign. But listen, I'll say it right now. We are shooting for July will be a double shot weekend, which means there will be a show in New Jersey and most likely a show on Long Island, either within the same weekend or the same week. One of them will be an exclusive tag team show to crown the first ever Wrestling Is Now tag team champion. So it will be a tag team tournament show. The entire show will be dedicated to the tag team. The next show or the next week will be the rest of the card on a separate card itself.
Okay.
So you're going to have to go to both shows to follow that one. Then we are booking for August. We have a very big announcement on the horizon, potentially for September. That'll be really big. It'll be a pretty extreme announcement.
Extreme.
And so yes, we're booking way out. We'll be coming back to Long Island to the big house that we're shooting at. It's called the Stereo Garden. Anybody in the New York area, check this venue out. It's phenomenal. That's where we'll be on May 18th. We'll be coming back there, hopefully either in October or November as well.
All right. Well, the reason why I was asking this one, I'm trying to get my calendar in order because I'm very busy. A lot of companies trying to get me, But anyway, I got the Greek god backstage. I don't want to upset this guy. He already doesn't like me. He looks like he's a little sweaty from all the women he's been with. But let me get out of here. We'll talk to you soon, boss.
Thanks for having me, everybody. Check out Win Wrestling Now. Enjoy Papadon on the show. He's a true legend, true veteran of this business. Enjoy him.
I need a raise.
You're fired.
All right, everybody. Now that we got rid of that so-called boss of mine, a man that I have been waiting to talk to. Hopefully he's not too hard on me, but this guy's been all over the scene. He's a veteran, a seasoned veteran of wrestling, not sports entertainment. He's an old school dude. He knows how to get the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greek god, Papadon. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I want to thank you for coming on, and I know your time is very, very precious. So thank you for gracing us tonight.
You're very welcome. The pleasure's all yours.
Here it goes. So before we get into all the questions and everything, I've seen you quite a bit. Especially in the New York area, as where I'm from. I wanted to bring up a personal note with you. Just about 2 years ago, NYWC. You weren't very nice to me and my daughter. My daughter's right here. Yeah. I know you're a Greek god. I know that you're a old school wrestler. We were just waving to you, saying hello. This is the producer Kira, by the way. And I just wanted you to look in my child's face because you let us down the way you talk. She was very upset the way you talked to me, sir. And I call you sir because you're my guest, by the way, on the Tantalizing Tony show.
All right, well, let me ask you a question.
Oh God.
When did this all go down? Intermission or?
I really don't remember. I'm 18 concussions later. I don't know. So I'm getting a little guts because she's behind me. So she's kind of pushing me to like, Dad, stand up for yourself. And now I'm kind of upset. Get out of here. Kind of upset I did it.
Well, listen, you're not the only one to buckle at the knees when they see the Greek god, so don't worry about it. Just take a number, get in the back of the line.
I'm in the back of the line. I have no intention of going to the front. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for being here. And oh wow, courtesy. I love it. So I was letting the chat know that you are who you are. A lot of them knew you already. Bringing up that you were in The Wrestler.
Yes, I was.
I wasn't aware of that. That was brought to my attention. Apparently, my researchers didn't do all their backstage stuff. Making me look better for the Greek god. He was in The Wrestler, you know. Thanks, Kira. Appreciate that. So let me ask you a question. What was that like?
It was a surreal experience. It was very, very entertaining, very interesting to see how it was filmed, how they approached the actual filmmaking part of the movie, obviously. Great time working with Darren Aronofsky. Pleasure meeting Mickey Rourke. Small story, side note here. We were ahead of schedule, and they needed to fill some time. The way they were filming, they were shooting some part of the movie. They put on a few matches. They filmed, put on a few matches. It was a free show run by Alpha the Wild Simone and his WXW promotion that I used to wrestle for. And they had fans and they had extras in the crowd. So it was a lively, lively event because some of them were being paid to cheer. And those who are typical wrestling fans and are afraid to cheer would follow the extras. And everybody was all on their feet, clapping and screaming and yelling. So it was a fun time. So they asked me to do a match. I wasn't supposed to wrestle. I was only there to act. So I wrestled Paul Enormous, and God rest his soul. Rest in peace, my brother. And we had a match. He was heel. I was face, which is obviously different than what people normally see me wrestle. And we tore it up to the point when we finished the match. As we're walking to the back in the locker room, one of the producers or one of the executives from the film, like, yo, wait. Mickey Rourke wants to talk to both you guys. We're like, oh, okay. Did we mess up? Did we do something wrong? We're saying to ourselves, right? So he comes up to us, like, brothers, that was one of the best matches I've ever seen. You guys are both very talented, very professional. You guys looked the part. I was very entertained. Don't give up. I see you guys making a lot of money in this industry. You both got a good look. Thank you. Great job. And then he walks away, shook our hand and walked away. And I'm like, wow, look at this. Mickey Rourke's putting us over. So it was interesting. It was very cool.
Wow. Kudos to you. And to get the nod from a bona fide Hollywood superstar, that's massive. That's huge.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, at the end of the night, he was asking my autograph like everybody else.
Wow. Speaking of autographs, the current AEW World Champion right here. You going head to head with this guy.
Yeah, me and Max. Max and I have history. We've tore it up a couple times, and we've put on good matches.
Says a lot.
I've wrestled everybody, bro. Hell, I even wrestled Abraham Lincoln. I beat him so bad he changed professions. He went from being a wrestler / president to president / vampire hunter because of me. So that's why.
Wow. All right. Samoa Joe as well.
Yeah, man. I wrestled Joe. I wrestled Punk. I wrestled Homicide, who's my trainer. I wrestled Mikey Whipwreck, who's my trainer. I wrestled Brian Danielson. I wrestled Goldust. I wrestled them all. You name them, I wrestled them. 90% of AEW locker room I've already wrestled.
Wow. Anthony Bacco Jr. in the chat. Nick Cage was supposed to be wrestled before Mickey. I didn't know that. Wow.
Nick Cage was he means Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, yeah.
I heard a rumor like that too, but then you never know. Supposedly he went to an ROH event, I heard, and he didn't like what he saw. He got all flustered and scared from all the hard hitting and all that stuff. And he's like, I ain't doing this. I don't know if it's true.
It could be. Let me ask you this. Being that, you're in the profession, you're in the business, you're a seasoned veteran, how do you think Mickey Rourke did?
He did great. I mean, when I went to go see the film with my wife, right, I didn't tell anybody I was in it because I didn't know how much of me is going to be in the film. And I'm not one to brag about something that's uncertain. You know, that's why when you watch my promos and I tell everybody I'm going to whoop their ass, that's certainty. That's confidence because I know what I can do. So I didn't tell anybody that I was in the movie, and I was in the movie a lot in the beginning. They mentioned my name, you know, when they read off the card in the locker room and all that stuff. So my wife's like, "Why don't you tell me you were in the movie that much?" And I'm like, because I didn't want to be that guy who brags and then everything ends on the cutting room floor and my shoulder's the only thing in the clip in the movie, and then I look like a jackass. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry. I got off track. Would you ask me again? Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's just I just want to know how you felt he did, and you know.
Oh yeah, he did great. He did great. But the thing is, a lot of the physicality that he did, he had a stunt double. You remember Kid USA from back in the day?
Yeah.
Right. He was his stunt double. He did a lot of the wrestling with him. He did a phenomenal job acting. The guy should have won the Oscar and not show up Penn that year, but he won the Golden Globe or whatever it was, and the film held its own weight. Great film. And I mean, from my interactions with the guy, he seemed like a nice guy. So I can't say anything bad about him, and he did a great job. The movie itself is phenomenal. I didn't like certain things in it, like exposing the business, you know, because you know, once you find out how the magic is done, it's not magical anymore. But that's the old school mentality in me. I'm not part of this. I mean, I could be. I choose not to because it's stupid. But I'm not part of this leg slapping philosophy, new style like people like to do nowadays. It makes no sense logically or has no psychology in the ring, and they don't make an emotional connection with the crowd. They rather just do the flip here, flip there, slap their leg here, slap their leg there, and take all believability and realism out of it. That's not my thing.
So you think there's too many high spots, basically? High spots? Too many high spots?
No, because you could do a high spot as long as it fits into the equation correctly and do it right. I just think that a lot of things nowadays don't make sense. You see guys trying to do strong style because they saw it on a tape or they saw it on YouTube, you know, of a Japanese match when it was done correctly, and they're in the ring hitting each other back and forth with forearms and Yakuza kicks and kicks to the chest, and they're no-selling it, and then the guy chops him and he sells it like a gunshot. How does that make any logical sense?
True.
Or someone gets dropped in the head with a Canadian destroyer, bounces off the ropes, hits the other guy with a Canadian destroyer, and then they get up, super kick each other, they're both down. Wait a minute, what? How does that even make any sense? But I digress. I'm not here to complain and be one of those grizzled veterans, even though I kind of am because I'm a ring general.
So yeah, 25 years in the business, right?
23.
23, so almost 25. I mean, wow, that's still a long time. Let me ask you this. So let's go back. What made you want to be in? I know it's a cliche question, but people want to know what made you want to be in the business. Is it a match you saw? Is it something? Excuse me. Is it something that you saw on TV? Was there a promotion? What did you know? What made you want to be a wrestler?
Okay. Obviously, growing up in New York when I was younger, little Hulkamaniac, but that didn't make me want to be a wrestler. My heart and soul and love and passion lies with the NWA and Jim Crockett Promotions. When I tell you I was a New York kid who's marking out all the time to 605 TBS, the Superstation, Power Pro on channel WPIX and 11, right? One morning, I watched a match between Sting, the first time I ever saw Sting wrestle Ric Flair, and there was a TV match on NWA Power Pro. Wasn't there Clash of the Champions match? Wasn't there a Great American Bash match that everyone thrives about and talks about? It's just a regular throwaway TV match. And I saw Sting, and I saw Flair, and I said, I want to be a wrestler. I walked up to my mother. She was washing dishes. We were living in Jackson Heights at the time. She's washing dishes in the apartment. And I'm like, yo, Ma, I know what I want to be when I grow up. And, she, you know, her being a Greek immigrant coming from Greece, she's like, what, doctor, lawyer? I'm like, I want to be a pro wrestler. And she looked at me. She's like, go play with your toys. And made me feel like Ralphie, you shoot your eye out from A Christmas Story. And then I saw another match with Sting where he wrestled Mike Rotundo when he was in the Varsity Club. And Mike Rotundo was the TV champion, and Sting had to beat him within 10 minutes. And they put on up a $15,000 bounty, you know, in one of those bags, those money bags. And Sting won the belt and $15,000. And I ran up to my mom. I'm going to be a wrestler, Mom, because he made 15 grand in 10 minutes. I'm going to be rich. So here I am.
Wow. Now you mentioned that, of course, the Greek god Papadon, your mom's Greek immigrant. Is that why you took on the moniker the Greek god? Was there somebody you saw? Was there a movie you saw that, you know, Greek mythology? What exactly made you?
No, this is what happened. All right. When I first started out at the Doghouse, I was just Papadon, right? I needed a name and I didn't know what to call myself. Papadon is my last name. If you add the letters IOU after the word Papadon, you get Papadonio. That's my Greek last name, right? I take off the IOU. It's easier to pronounce. Papadon. Had a nice little ring to it, almost like Capadon from Wu-Tang, right? So anyhow, I'm wrestling. There was another wrestler there named Havoc, big white guy. I don't know if you remember Havoc. He was trained by Alpha and then came to the doghouse, was polished up by Homicide. And they're like, yo, we need a tag team to fight the Hit Squad, to fight Monster Mac, Moth, Homicide, Low-Key, and we'll throw Julius Smokes with you guys. And they put us together as a tag team. So it was Papadon and Havoc. And Julius Smokes, and our manager was John the Sure Thing Shane, and we were Shane's gangs. So the big feud was Shane's gangs versus the Hit Squad. Obviously, the Hit Squad went over. Babyface go over at the end of the year. The payoff match, everyone goes happy. Yay. So we started teaming, Havoc and I. And we wanted to be known as Papadon and Havoc, just like Christian and Edge. So our names can get out there instead of a team name. We got an opportunity to try out for a company, thanks to the Hit Squad, Jersey Championship Wrestling, Ricky Ortaz's federation. And he liked what he saw, and he gave us an opportunity. And I'm always going to be grateful for him, to him for that. But he's like, yo, I want a team name. I'm going to call you guys the Wise Guys. And we're like, what if we come up with our own name? The Wise Guy sounds very cliche, mafioso. We don't want to get labeled and pigeonholed in that name. So he goes, okay, come up with something. So we're riding down the road, and I came up with him. Hey, I go to Havoc and John Shane. I said, yo, because Shane was managing us. Why don't we call ourselves the Final Solution? And Havoc turns around and goes, you idiot, we can't call ourselves that. And I'm like, why? I go, that sounds pretty badass. He goes, that reference goes hand in hand with the Holocaust. I went, oh, you're right. I went, all right, forget that. Forget the Final Solution. How about just the solution? Because everybody else is the problem. And they were like, wait a minute, that kind of has a nice ring to it. And that's how we were born. Papadon and Havoc, John Shane, the manager, we were the solution, right? 5 years later, Havoc and I, we went our separate ways. No beef, nothing. We were just stuck in a rut. We kept wrestling all the B tag teams. We weren't getting our break in Ring of Honor like we should have. We weren't wrestling the top tag teams that we wanted to wrestle at the time as much as we wanted to. And I said, let's try being singles guys for a little bit and see what happens. So I was just Papadon. And then Mikey Whipwreck goes to me, yo, you need to moniker. You can't just be Papadon. So I said, he goes, you need some kind of gimmick. I said, all right, so let me think. He's like, so I'm like, Greeks invented wrestling. I speak Greek. There's no Greek wrestlers out there. I can incorporate this because Greeks invented wrestling and come on and tell people I'm better than them because, we invented this thing. I need to be Greek. Greek what? Greek what? Greek. So I'm trying to think double G's. And then it just hit me. Greek God Papadon. And that's how I was born.
Wow. And the origin of your name, I get it. And it's definitely saying I love the initials GGP. And Guard Gamer said he just watched your match with Remy Marcel on GGP's YouTube channel from 2 years ago. He said you have a nice power driver, and I've seen your power driver. It's kind of badass.
Thank you.
I definitely don't want to be putting that the
It's okay.
bone.
I don't hit women, so you're safe.
Wow. Listen, I don't. We'll keep moving. Thanks, Papadon. Anyway, so March 31st, and we're gonna get back about the SAT going to ask you some things. But then before that, you mentioned Mikey Whipwreck.
Yeah.
Who trained me as well. Whipwreck, still a name in the business, of course, in the New York scene, Triple Crown ECW champion. Did he have any influence on you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I always say the best wrestlers and the two, if we trace everyone's roots back in the Northeast, the best of the best that come out of the Northeast, two men are responsible. Homicide and Mikey Whipwreck. That's it, right? Two top trainers that trained all the great stars and all the great wrestlers that came out of the Northeast area, especially out of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. So I was very fortunate to sit under both learning trees. And the reason why is because the Doghouse lost their lease and they had to shut down. So I kept training at the NYWC Academy. Mikey was there. Just shut my mouth, kept my ears open like I was taught to. One day I go to Mikey. Mikey, is it okay if I say that you're one of my trainers? Because I do consider you one of my trainers. He looked at me, he goes, okay, Papadon. If he goes, Jimmy, if that's going to help you get a job, sure. I was like, yeah, but I do really appreciate it. But I said, I do really consider you one of my trainers. I go, you polished me up. So whenever I had an issue, whenever I had a question, I asked him. He was straightforward with me. His big thing is psychology and footwork. And you can't change that. You know that. You know that. And a lot of the kids nowadays don't have either. So
I know
separate the men from the boys.
You know, you're right. Footwork is a problem. If you're watching matches now, the footwork's terrible. And yeah, it's definitely something they need to work on. But that's the nature of the business. It's changed a lot. And I guess that's what one of your problems is with the leg slapping and everything going on, that they've taken away the believability of everything. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. And you know what? The leg slapping is one of my pet peeves. I can't stand it. It doesn't make any logical sense. You know what it is? I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's a sound. And the reason why they do it is because these quote unquote wrestlers, right? There's a difference, Tony. I'm a worker. I'm not a wrestler. I've said this before a million times. You could train a dog to wrestle. You could train a monkey to wrestle. You could train a horse to wrestle or a bear to wrestle. Teach them the moves. They'll learn it through repetition. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look good or it's going to make any sense. But if you teach them the moves, they'll do it. But the problem is wrestling is reacting. It's not acting. You go out there, the fans want to see A, B, and C, but you and your opponent called X, Y, Z in the back. You go out there and give them X, Y, Z. When they want to see A, B, C, you're just spinning your wheels. And they're not going to come back. And no one gets over. Your opponent don't get over, which is the number one thing in the match. The angle, which is coincides with getting your opponent over. And then you, in the meantime and in between time, subliminally getting over by getting your opponent over. Nothing happens. So what happens? Nowadays, because people react to a chop because of a sound, people start slapping their legs because they want to hear the crowd pop. And they let the crowd be the puppet masters and dictate the match. When the person in the match, the actual athlete, the actual superstar, the actual professional wrestler, is supposed to be the puppet master and dictate the emotions and convey it from the fans without them knowing they want to get that emotion across. That's what it's about, making that emotional connections and mastering their emotions through your movements and your actions and your mannerisms in the ring and making them go, hey, at this point in the match, I want them to be at this level. At this point in the match, I want them to be at this level. I want them to feel like this at this point in the match. At the last second of the match, I want them to be up here. Whether I go over or my opponent goes over, we need them up here. And so we can go off on a high note. And that's the art of wrestling. And a lot of kids, a lot of people don't know how to do that anymore. Even some of the old timers don't know how to do that. They'll say they do, but they don't. They'll play the role, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's my problem. And the leg slapping, they just do it because they want to hear a chant. They want 5 stars in their match given to them by somebody who's never taken a bump in their life. Not saying any person in particular, but just in general. They just mark out for their likes and their reviews online. We become attention and social media whores to where we let them dictate our sport, and certain people placate to that. Nah, it ain't happening, sunshine. Not on my watch.
Wow, you seem very intense. And speaking of intensity, March 31st, the big fight, you and Chris Cage, the absolute Chris Cage. Have you guys tangled before?
No.
This is the first.
Absolutely.
Wow. So what are we going to expect here on the 31st in Richfield Park, New Jersey? Because I'm looking forward. This is the match I'm looking forward to the whole card, but this is the match I really want to see because Chris Cage seems like he's ready. And talking to you, I know you're not playing any games. So what do you expect during this match?
It's going to be a clinic. And again, I don't want to come off conceited. I'm just convinced in what I can bring to the table. And every time you've seen me in many different shows, many different areas in many different states. Every time I go there, I get the loudest reactions. I get the loudest heel heat when I'm a heel, the loudest pops when I'm a babyface. I get them on their feet. I get them emotionally vested in what I'm giving them in the ring. Whether they love me or hate me, doesn't matter. I convey that emotion. I get them into the match and part of the show. And I, for whatever time, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, their disbelief and their emotions and their problems in the world are gone. They're focused on me. So I am the guy when they leave the show that gets remembered the most every time. So that's exactly what's going to happen on the 31st because I'm declaring war. And the war is going to be on the style of today versus my realistic, hard-hitting, non-leg slapping, hybrid vintage style of professional wrestling that puts asses on seats and can draw money. Now, I said it in the promo that I cut to promote the show, right? Chris Cage, guy has tons of potential. The guy has tons of promise. The promo he cut to promote the show was one of the best promos I've heard in a long, long, long time. The kid has the gift of gab, right? Now, great. But the sins of the father shall fall on the son, and he is a son of the SATs. Now let's not get things misconstrued here. This is not 1983. Okay, it's the year 2023. And what do I mean by that is the SATs are my boys. We grew up in this business together. 20 years we've known each other, 20 plus years. So I have no personal qualm with them, man to man, but this is business. On a business aspect, their style that everyone's emulating now is bastardizing the sport that my people, the Hellenists, the Greeks, created. So I have a little problem with that. That's why I'm declaring war on that style, because I'm going to set things right, especially for Wrestling Is Now, because it's a brand new company. They're going to start off hot. Everyone's talking about the shows. Everyone's talking about the company. Everyone's talking about the card, how stacked it is and how great it is, and how much talent's on the card. I'm not going to let them leave that show with a bad taste in their mouth because they saw 57 dives. They saw 37 people get dropped on their head. They saw X amount of people slap their legs for no apparent reason. And no one's selling and no one telling a story. And you know what? I am breaking the fourth wall down a little right now. But the bottom line is I don't care. I don't care because I'm telling people the truth. And the truth is there is nobody, and I mean absolutely, positively nobody who does it better than me. Just because I'm not signed to a national company, just because I'm not on TV, doesn't mean that I'm not the best. And on the 31st, I'll put on another clinic, I'll steal another show, and I'll get paid, and then I'll go home, and Chris Cage, he'll put a good effort in, but he sealed his grave when he said in his promo that I won't be ready for him. I've forgotten more wrestling than that kid knows, and that's a fact. I've wrestled more matches than this kid could even count, but I digress. I'm not here to knock him down. I'm here to build him up because that's what you're supposed to do. Because when I beat him, I beat a somebody, not a nobody. That's promo 101. A lot of these kids today, they don't know that.
Well, speaking of Chris Cage, someone wants to talk to you.
Hey, Papi, how'd you doing, man?
Oh, there he is.
What's up, Sunshine?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Greek God?
I am doing fantastic. Listen, I liked your promo. I like how you use the word sunshine that I use in your promo towards me. Very clever, very witty. You got points for that, kid.
I appreciate the points. I appreciate the props, and I appreciate everything you've been saying here all night long. To be perfectly honest, Tantalizing Tony, GGP, I wasn't even going to interrupt out of respect for the veteran that is the Greek god Papadon. But there are a couple of things that I got a little bit of a bone to pick with him that he was just spitting. Before we get to that, he mentioned that I mentioned Sunshine in my promo, one of his trademarks, and that's because, like I've said many, many times, like I've been doing here tonight, listening to the insightfulness, 100% of which I agree with, mind you, GGP. I'm a man that does my homework. I'm a man that for a long time, since I was a very small wrestling fan, have studied the great ones. You, my man, are one of the great ones. So, yes, I threw a little Easter egg in there for you. I'm glad you caught it. Made me feel good to be shouted out.
I popped. It was lovely. Thank you.
And I got to say, when we talk about the history, you talk about Greek god history right here. You talk about the Doghouse, a place that I was going to as a fan at 17, 18 years old, watching the Solution get their buns whipped, with all due respect, by my bros, the SATs. But, Homicide, the Hit Squad, the Solution, the SAT, Julius Smokes. I mean, these are the people that I grew up on. So, as GGP was just mentioning, Tantalizing Tony, no disrespect in this appearance today. It is 100% respect. In fact, I got to be honest with you, and this is something that I do not say very often. I've been marking out here this whole time. I've been listening to the story. I've been listening to the philosophy, and I'm getting goosebumps over here. Because what GGP may not know is that while, yes, I am a product of the fathers of the style of today, my big bros will be the first to tell you that I come from the cloth that GGP is cut from. He mentioned earlier this evening that he grew up a fan of NWA, the 605 on Saturday nights, well, you are looking at a man that has spent his entire life studying the great ones that made up the National Wrestling Alliance. So I am right there with you, Greek God, marking out here. Loving it, loving every minute of it. To be perfectly honest, the way I honestly feel is that in another life, down another road, you and me might be fighting on the same side of the battlefield instead of against it. But now, when it comes to what we were talking about earlier and what I have a bone to pick with you, is that you say you're going to kick my ass on March 31st. And let me hold up my drink because that's one to toast to. Because I got to disagree with you there. Greek God, you've been all over. You've been in the ring with legends. You've been in the ring with icons. You have beaten them all. But now you're dealing with somebody who's hungry. You've been in the game 23 years. I've been in the game 12. Overlooked. Passed over. Not given the respect or the adulation that a man like me feels he deserves. And on March 31st, the reason I'm marking out the most is because I have been looking forward to something like this for a very long time. Stepping into the ring with someone, as I mentioned before, that I highly respect. Because all those accolades, all those years, all that backstory is all going to be under my belt when I pin the Greek God shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3. Talk to me, Tony.
Well,
hold on, Tony. Hold on, Tony.
Okay.
First and foremost, I was gonna say that you're a lot brighter than Tony looks with your compliments, and you have fine taste. And you have fine taste, not only in wrestlers but in clothes. You look like $1 million. You look like a superstar. So kudos to you. But let's face facts there, Junior. And the fact is this. You could say you could kick my ass, right? A lot of people say they could kick my ass. At the end of the day, 23 years later, I'm still here. And 23 years later, I'm the one who is the architect in every show I go to because I draw the house. Now, you got to realize something. I know you popped for that one. Now, I know you got to realize something. The fact is this. For as good as you think you are, I know you're good. I told you, you have promise, you have potential. You could be the future of this business if you keep your mouth shut, your ears open, and you keep doing what you're doing, right? Not saying that you're being disrespectful, just giving you 101. But your promo, those 3 words, I'm not ready, just twisted my titties a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. You frosted my balls because fact of the matter is, Sunshine, I was born ready. This business is in my DNA. It's in my blood. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? While you and your cousins were playing baseballs in Dominican Republic with a stick and a rock, my people were changing the world. We gave the people of this world philosophy. We gave them music. We gave them innovations in science, mathematics, astrology. We've given them democracy. And we've seen what the Americans, how they messed up democracy lovely. And we've given them professional wrestling. So your fathers are the ones who initiated this movement to the style of today that's messing up professional wrestling. And I don't care if you don't follow their path. That's not the point. You're guilty by association. The sins of the fathers will fall on you. And I got to make somebody the sacrificial lamb, and you will be my scapegoat. And it's that simple. But listen, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have a tremendous match because I'm going to carry you just like I carry everybody else I get in the ring with, right? And then you could take the match. You could use the clips for highlights. I'll get you booked everywhere. I'll make you look like $1 million. And then instead of saying you're underbooked and overlooked, you'll be at the table getting what you deserve, courtesy of GGP, because everybody I wrestle gets signed. And I could give you a long list of names from people who started at day 1 at NYWC to people who wrestled at the Doghouse to people all over the independents. Anything I touch turns to gold. I'm like King Midas. So there you go. I'm going to do you the favor and make your career happen, but you're not going to beat me. You're going to fall victim to me just like everybody else. But guess what? That's fine because there can only be one alpha and one omega in pro wrestling, and that's me, Cupcake, and you're looking at him. You'll always be number 2, but that's fine. I'm always going to be number one.
I see you got your speechless there, Tony. I mean,
That's
boy.
off the cuff. That's off the cuff.
Here's the thing, and
Top
I'm
of
not
the
gonna
dome.
I'm not gonna get both guys do it well, but I don't want to get in the mix of this. But I want to just say this: I'm looking forward to this match, and I have my pick. I'm gonna keep it to myself. But I really think that this is going to steal the show. No disrespect to anybody else on the card. I think it's a solid card.
That's okay. You can disrespect anybody you want. Don't worry. You tell them I said so.
Well, you know what? This is my show. And not to just, I don't want to go back and forth with Papadon, but, show a little more respect to the host of this show because you're on my platform. Thanks a lot. Remember that when you're talking to 10 Lives and Tony, as I was saying. Back to you, Chris. I'm looking forward to you and Papadon going at it. You are two guys I definitely respect. Who else going to come on top? You guys got to check it out on March 31st in Richmond Park. I'll have all the ticket information available. Before you guys go, I want to ask you two questions apiece. I'm going to go with you first, Mr. Cage. There's a lot of guys in wrestling now. There's guys from NYWC. You guys have been all over the Northeast, all over the country. Some of you out of the country, all over the world. What I want to know is, what's your dream match, Chris? Your dream match, it could be a Joey Conway, it could be a Matt Cardona. What's your dream match?
Well, I don't waste too much time dwelling on dream matches, Tony, with all due respect.
That's fine.
Because the one thing I've learned being in this business for the time that I have been is you can make all the plans you want. You can list out your dreams. You could give yourself a checklist, but this business is very unpredictable. You never know what's being thrown at you, and you got to be ready for every situation that comes your way. That being said, I have had the pleasure and honor of whether it be stepping into the ring with or sitting under the learning tree of many people that I, like GGP, highly respect. As he's mentioned many times, I was trained by the fathers of the style of today, the SAT, Los Maximos. I have sat under the learning tree of the Greek God's mentor, the 187, the Godfather of New York, the one and only Homicide. I have sat under the learning tree of the Samoans down in Pennsylvania for more than 2 years. I have been in the ring and sat under the learning tree of the Rock and Roll Express. And if you want to talk dream matches, I might leave you with that one right there. A match that after So Which, I was ready to hang it up because I was pretty happy after that. But I'm glad you mentioned somebody like Joey Conway because I was listening earlier and I heard you say that Joey Conway gave you a call and he told you that he's the only wrestler that matters in wrestling is now. Not only disrespecting myself, but disrespecting the gentleman sitting with us here today. I took a little offense to that comment, even though it came from Tantalizing Tony. So I'm going to send a quick message out to Joey Conway. After me and Papadon get done with our business, no matter the result of that business, guys like Joey Conway and everybody else in wrestling now need to watch their back. Because win, lose, or draw on March 31st, I got something to prove. I got a statement to make. I got an impact that people at Wrestling Is Now need to feel. And I don't like guys like Joey Conway coming out talking about he's the only one that matters, because I'm talking to you right now and I'm telling you right now that the absolute Chris Cage matters just as much, if not more, than Joey Conway. And the only reason Joey Conway is talking that nonsense is because he's never crossed path with me. Because if he does and he tries to spit that in my face, I will smack that stupid mustache right off of it. That being said, I want to bring it back to the business on March 31st. You want to talk dream match right now? My dream match is going down. Greek God Papadon. The absolute Chris Cage. Ridgefield Park. Wrestling Is Now looking to make a big impact. Yeah, show the graphic because it looks sexy. As I mentioned before, no more. Let's get real here for a second. I mentioned before that I started going to the doghouse when I was a late teen. I have watched Papadon and all the men that I consider the godfathers for over 20 years do their thing. They have inspired me. They are the ones that showed me that there is a world of wrestling here in the tri-state area. They were the one that opened my eyes to the world beyond what I saw on television. So this match means a lot to me. Win, lose, or draw, like I mentioned before, because I am going to use that footage. I am going to use the fact that I stepped into the ring with Papadon to up the status of the absolute Chris Cage. But I hate to keep disagreeing with you because I'm not going to be your sacrificial lamb on March 31st, GGP. In order for me to do that, you are going to have to beat me to the point that I cannot stand anymore. And in 12 years of me being in this game, that is yet to happen. So good luck. Because as confident as you may be, you're going to need it.
Wow.
Oh, listen to this, Sunshine.
Go ahead.
Hold on there, Tony. Hold on. First of all, I hope you bring your A game, and I hope your A game is better than your Wi-Fi, because it's a sin that the majority of your promo got cut off because it kept cutting in and out. I don't know what bodega you're cutting a promo from in the back. Maybe the cat's sleeping on the bread somewhere. Maybe Uncle Chewy's playing dominoes. I don't know. The point I'm trying to make is, look, you can say what you want to say. You could cut a hell of a promo, kid. No problem. But on the 31st, you're going to look into my eyes. You're going to step into my world, which is a squared circle. And you're going to look into me. You're going to realize that your arms are too short to grapple with this God. And you're going to realize that respecting me from afar is not going to even equate to the respect I'm going to beat into you when you're up close and personal in my grill. And that's fine. No problem. You'll just be another statistic, just somebody else I help elevate, someone else I carry to the promised land. And when you do make it big, because of I carrying you on the 31st, I just want you to say on your shoot tape or wherever else, or in your book or whatever, in your memoirs, that if it wasn't for GGP whooping my ass on March 31st, 2023, and making my career, I wouldn't be here today. But I digress. My dream match, Tony, 2 answers. Number 1, William Regal. Boom. Number 2, the next opponent in my career, because it gives me an opportunity to do what I do, and I do it best, and no one else in this fucking business can do it better than me, bar none.
Wow. Before I let you guys go, I got some people in the chat just want to talk to you real quick. Ashley is one of our great followers, one of our special ladies in the chat. She asked you, will you guys give her a shout out? She loves watching you guys.
Either one. Ashley, shout out, baby. You ever want, you got the fan podcast, you want to have some flavor on there, give your boy a call right here. I know you just felt it right now. You got the shivers, you got the goosebumps, electricity going down your spine. I know. Hit me up, DM me. I'm right here. Tell him, Tony.
Papadon?
She has to PayPal. She wants a shout out. She has to PayPal me $20. I ain't shouting her out. Get out of here.
Wow. All righty then. Look, guys, I got to be honest with you guys. This was entertaining for me. I appreciate both you coming. You know, this was Papadon's interview, and I know Cage basically bum rushing. You know, my arm was twisted. You know, Papadon, I wasn't gonna let him in, but you're a little rude to me. Side of, maybe let Chris Cage come in and, even at the odds, because like I said, I don't want any smoke. I'm just a broadcast journalist.
Something that I would never do, Tony. I would never disrespect you.
Hey, Cage. I can't see your eyes, but I see that little brown stuff on your nose right now.
Well,
so.
Okay, so we're gonna end this. I want to tell you both. First of all, Chris Cage, the absolute Chris Cage. I want to thank you so much for coming in. Basically, hijacking the program, which was a little bit of a, gave you a little pass, little key card to come on in. Appreciate you coming in. But Papadon, excuse me, Mr. Papadon, the Greek god, GGP. I want to tell you thank you for, even though it was kind of rude of me, you were rude to me, but it's okay. I want to thank you for coming.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. You've been doing it all night.
You keep bringing up that I've been rude to you.
Quite
do
so.
Do you understand how many people are watching this now because of me?
Yeah.
You understand how much I'm getting you over right now? And in your safe space that you're going to go cry to like a little snowflake that you are, do you have those belts in the snake? Do you have more belts in your safe space behind you too?
Hey, listen, I'm a collector.
Why don't you shut your stupid mouth, Tony, and stop saying that I've been rude to you? I'm doing you a favor. I'm getting your show over. Okay, people are watching, and people are entertained because of me and because of Chris, not because of your stuttering ass, Spider. Go get me a drink, Spider. Dance that fucking drink over here, Spider, and dance it right. And when you're done, go get your fucking shine box.
Wow, shine box. Oh, wow, good fellas. Oh, well, he's gone. Wow. Okay, well, shine box.
Whoa.
Listen, this, he has a. This is why I appreciate you coming on, Chris. Him and Joey Conway, two guys who just have no respect for me. I give them a platform to speak, and this is how they do me, dirty like a dog. But it's okay. Chris Cage, I was gonna say this while he was here, but I didn't want to do it crazy. But on March 31st, do me a favor, kick his ass.
Shout out to you, Tony. I raise my glass to that, and I give you my word that I will give him the fight of his life, baby. One that he will not soon forget.
Chris Cage, thank you so much for being here. March 31st, it's going to be epic at Richfield Park, New Jersey. Guys, ticket information will be available. There's still tickets available. It's going to be great. Chris Cage, thank you for coming on. We appreciate you so much. Do it for me, bro. Do it for me, okay? I got
you, baby. I got you, baby. I'm gonna send you. I know you're not gonna be there, but I'm gonna send you some personal special footage the night of March 31st. I got you.
Don't worry, I have a representative there. I'll be in LA covering WrestleMania, and that's the only reason why I'm not gonna be with you guys. But I will be there. I will have a representative there. I will have full. I'll be watching live, so I'll be having it live streamed to my phone specifically to see you kick Papadon's ass.
And hey, maybe after it's all over, I'll make her stop by again so we could talk about it. And I could tell you all about that ass whooping.
I like that. Appreciate that. Everybody, Chris Cage, see you later, man. Thank you so much. See you on March 31st. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Whoa. Yo. Whoa. Listen, those two guys were awesome. Even though Papadon read me the riot act, jeez. My goodness. March 31st, guys. The big fight. Wrestling is now. The SAT's promotion. This is going to be great. The Greek god Papadon going against the absolute Chris Cage. Woo! I cannot wait for this. My goodness. Oh, boy. This is the card right here, everybody. 106 Bergen Avenue, Richfield Park, New Jersey. Tickets are $25. I will get you a link for tickets. Wow. Woo. Hey, Wrestling with Savage. I know you're dying to come in here because, look, let's take a commercial break. I'm going to do you a solid and run a commercial for you. And I'm going to invite you in so you can talk about what's going on as we put over Wrestling Is Now. Guys, check this out. Wrestling with Savage. This jabroni. Check him out.
Why are you yelling? I'm excited. Nice stipple.
Check out Wrestling with Savage, and I appreciate the chat. Not the sorry about the echo. I forgot about that. I didn't take the sound down. Sorry. Speaking of this show, Jen says it. I give you guys content. I give you guys great content, guys. This is better than Dynamite, like she said. All right, we're gonna bring Savage in, and guys, he's not staying for a full segment. I just want to say one thing to him because I don't want to put any shade on those two guys. Great promo, but Savage, what is? Listen, I've been seeing you all over social media talking about you're going to get the YouTube title, blah blah blah. What is going on with you? We were cool up until like a couple weeks ago. I saw you at Battlefield Pro Wrestling. You were doing commentary. You're doing pretty good, and now you're talking about you're going to put me in a trunk. You got people watching me. What the hell's going on with you?
Tony, I don't appreciate the unprofessionalism, the disrespect to Greek god Papadon. You're running out here calling yourself the YouTube champion, yet you can't even play a video without it echoing. Tony, the time has come for you to realize what's happening here in the world of professional wrestling. And that is the Savage era is here, It is upon you. And when it's all said and done, Tony, even you will be asking, why didn't they hire Savage sooner? I will have proper representation. And the manager of the year for the next 50 years is on your show right now. You're welcome.
I agree. There was an echo. I have my screen shared the wrong way. I make mistakes. My producer's over there. She's taking care of 2 dogs. At least I'm not screaming in my microphone about to blow an aneurysm in my head. All your freaking action figures are going to fall off the shelf that you scream so loud. I don't know what your problem is lately, and I really don't care. It's about Papadon. It's about Cage. You want to shout the title? In due time. I've got bigger fish to fry. I'm going to WrestleMania. While you're sitting back in your little box over there in New York, wherever you're living right now, in your hovel, I'll be in LA at SoFi Stadium. Stop. Keep my name out of your mouth, Savage, about the YouTube championship. And I am the YouTube champion. You know why? Because I said so. The belt says so. No, let me finish. This is my show. I let you come in. Let me talk. I've given you a platform. I promoted your channel. I've done everything cool with you, bro. And now like, oh, it's time the Savage Kingdom. The Savage Kingdom. Well, all kingdoms fall, okay? Just so you know. No, kingdom is great, but nothing beats a nation. The nation of tantalization. You want to cut a promo? You want to talk about me? I can do it too. But I'm going to just calm down right now because I don't want to overshadow wrestling is now because it's about them. But in due time, Savage, in due time, you and I will meet face to face and we'll talk about it. And I don't need a bunch of people. I don't need a bunch of flunkies. Oh, my guys are watching you. I don't need anybody watching me. I watch myself. For the past 54 years and 11 months, I've watched myself. I continue to watch myself. So Savage Kingdom, you want to go one-on-one with the nation tantalization? Bring it, son. Just bring it. And yes, and since you covered this title so much, let me put it in your face.
Let me know if you're ever done rambling.
I am the YouTube champion. And until somebody else says different, you'll never get this from me, okay? When you hit 1,000, we hit 1,000 subscribers, come talk to me when you can monetize. Okay, tough guy? Thanks.
Listen, Tony, if I combine all my YouTube views, the numbers don't lie, Tony. The Savage Kingdom has been around for thousands of years. Just because you weren't there to see its rise in the beginning from Mount Olympus, when the Greek gods were born and they gave guys like me and Papadon the power to do anything and everything. Because see, the problem is you fail to realize that I come from the place. Now, I'm not going to say the Greeks invented professional wrestling because I'm pretty sure professional wrestling was invented the day a caveman met a caveman and they both wanted cave girl. But the Greeks certainly perfected the craft of professional wrestling and theater and art and literature and every word that comes out of your... I'm not even going to curse, Tony. I'm not even going to curse. You're making me so mad. I want to curse. Every word that comes out of your mouth, Tony, was created by the Greeks. Everything in your home, the showers you take in the morning, the food that you eat, the car that you drive, the technology that you love, the country and the nation that you live in, democracy, all invented by people with the blood like me, Greek blood. And that's what Papadon has. So you better tell your boy Chris Cage, there's nothing he can do when it comes time to go one-on-one with a guy like Papadon. And you don't want to go one-on-one with a Greek one, Tony. I don't need to go one-on-one with you. I'm not going to take that title from you. I snap my finger, and your title's gone just like that, Tony.
Okay, Thanos. You've been watching too many Marvel movies, bro. Okay?
Listen, man. Don't make me come down to Philly and beat you with a cheesesteak.
You don't even know where I'm at. I'm in Delaware, jabroni. Get
Delaware is even worse. You know who lives in Delaware? Losers, Tony. Losers live in Delaware. Savage doesn't go to Delaware.
The Briscoes would say different because they're from Delaware. So I don't think losers are from Delaware. See, get your facts straight, Savage. When you come to my school, when you come to school at Tantalizing Tony, read your books, bro. Get up on your knowledge, okay, before you talk to me, okay? This is not Sparta. This is not Sparta.
What else besides the Briscoes has Delaware produced in this country? Please explain to me. Chicken eggs?
Tax. No tax.
No tax. Exactly. Vagrants, vagabonds who don't want to do their, civil duty. They don't want to help out this nation. They want to suck everything out of the nation.
Anyway, I appreciate your vigor, but listen, are you going to be at the big fight?
More than likely, I am going to be at the big fight.
Yeah,
more than likely. It's looking that way.
Okay, I'd like you to do me a favor. Take notes when Chris Cage beats the Greek God's butt. Okay, please do.
Sure. But that's not going to happen. I mean, I think you're delusional right now if you think that's going to happen, Tony.
Yeah, I've had a few concussions. Doesn't make you delusional.
Anyway, it's delusion. It's delusions of grandeur, man. You think Chris Cage can touch a Greek god? I mean, just that alone tells me everything I need to know.
Okay. We'll pick this up another day. I just want out on a professional level. I do want to say congratulations on your success. I saw you at the big event. I saw you with Cody. I saw you doing your stuff. You know, you realize I didn't make it to the big event, right? I didn't want to overshadow.
Yeah, I was looking for you for a minute, and then
no need for me to be there. Let me tell you why I didn't go. The last time was the big event. You know, Kurt Angle came to my table. I spoke to Shaw Guerrero and of course Matthew Reinhold, of course, with Alex Riley. The problem with me being at the big event is I didn't want to overshadow everybody there. So I know you being a new guy on the scene, getting your name out there with your 3-piece vinyl suit. I didn't want to overshadow you. Will you be at Icons of Wrestling on Saturday in Philly? Will you be there?
No, definitely not. I don't got time for that. I got some business to take care of this weekend, unfortunately. But I will be at, let's see, I should be at the Creative Pro show on Sunday. I might crash the GCW show on Friday. And I will definitely 100% be in the corner of Crowbar when he takes on Rick Recon March 24th at ISPW, 100%.
My goodness, you're all over the place, bro. You're ringing up those tolls, you know, that easy pass miles, huh?
Hey man, listen, living this lifestyle is not easy. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication. You got to put in the time, you got to put in the effort because you can't make it in this business unless you make it in this business. No one is going to get me over better than me. Not you, not Tony Khan, not Vince McMahon, not Triple H, not Michael, nobody. Any of these hillbilly promotions in the country that think they know what they're doing and running a professional wrestling organization, even them, they can't help me. They can't get me over. Only I can get myself over. That's why I mildly respect you, Tony, because that's what you've done in the past few years. You've gotten yourself over. You've built up this little nation of yours. It's very cute. And I actually respect it a little bit. So you should be proud of yourself tonight. Go to bed happy knowing that you got a little respect from Savage.
You know, I respect the SAT. I respect them, and I respect wrestling is now. And I cannot wait till March 31st. I can't wait to see Papadon versus Chris Cage.
This is going to be a great match. Greek God's got a long history. Chris Cage does look impressive, and he does cut a hell of a promo. It's too bad he's just lying his ass off. But you can't blame the guy. What is he going to say? I'm scared of Greek God Papadon. I get it. I understand. He's obviously not as educated as the Greeks, like me and Papadon.
But you know what? I gotta agree with you. It'd be like you admitting you're afraid of me. I understand. I get it.
That was cute, Tony. But listen, I understand what he's doing. He's trying to save face. You know, we got to hype up a match. If he just tells everybody he's scared, no one's going to be excited about the match. We got to sell this event, and it is going to be a hell of an event. Wrestling is changing the game in New York, and I'm sure you heard. They are partnering with Outlaw Wrestling, and Outlaw Wrestling will be doing a show on March 18th in Patchogue, New York. Wrestling with Savage will be there in full force. Full force. By the way, last Saturday, Outlaw in Brooklyn, hell of a show. I got to spend 2 hours talking with Mark Henry, and one of the best nights in my career. I really enjoyed that conversation. So big shout out to the world's strongest man.
Yeah, Mark Henry, a good friend of mine. He actually mentioned you in a text when he texted me about you. He said you were okay, dude. Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he also mention that he's only just a tad bigger than me, Tony? He's just a tad bigger than me. Not much.
Mark Henry's lost some weight. He's been on a great regimen. He's eating very clean.
He looks fantastic.
He does look fantastic, but he still would squash your head like a grape in 3 seconds flat.
I'm not gonna even go there. I told him straight to his face, you are probably the one man I would not want to fight in the professional wrestling business.
Well,
I'd rather fight Brock Lesnar than Mark Henry. Let's just be clear about that.
Stay within your grasp, bro. You're shooting too high. Relax yourself. You know
who said did I say I want to fight Mark? I don't want to fight.
You got me a little perturbed here. You know, and I'm gonna tell you just the way I told Papadon. Keep my name out your mouth, bro. All right.
Listen,
all right. So it was good seeing you, bro. Sorry I got to cut you off so soon. Sorry, man. Wrestling with Savage. You got a show coming sometime? Yeah, they know what it is. Blah, blah, blah. Goodbye. Anyway, like I was saying, guys, back to me. He pissed me off. Anyway, we got the All About Wrestling podcast in here. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Mia Moore? Love you so much. Let's check out All About Wrestling podcast, guys. Papadon comes in, curses me out. I invite Savage in, disrespects me. It's okay. Anyway, guys, I have not seen any of Dynamite tonight. Oh, we got Ruby Soho in the ring with Tony Storm and Saraya. What are they talking about?
What do we do with bitches that aren't housebroken? We show them that AEW is our house. You guys should be kissing the ground that we walk on, because without us, there wouldn't be a division. You can boo all you want, but you are lucky we are here.
Orange retains? God.
I don't expect anything less from a bunch of neckbeards, stinky
Neckbeards?
twats.
How dare you?
Tony, take it from here. I'm getting mad. All right. Listen up, fat people. Listen up. When I became a champion here in AEW, when I became an interim champion. Interim. Just the interim, not the real champion. I wore it with a smile on my face.
I agree.
And none of you appreciated me at all. But your current champion literally cheated to beat me, and you loved it. Loved it. And then I realized none of you people know what you want. None of you.
See, Tony Storm's right.
So we're here to give you what you need, and that is change in this division. We are the outcasts, and we ain't going anywhere. Not going anywhere, baby. We're having too much fun. Going through one entitled rookie after the next, starting with Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale, Riho, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Oh, and your favorite, the champion, Jamie Hayter.
Okay, here they come.
Well, thankfully, here we go. Thankfully, they've heard enough. Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, just streaming to the ring. And Ruby Soho got taken off her feet, and now Hayter and Tony Storm going at it. Britt Baker and Saraya.
2v3? Really? That's how it works?
3-on-2 here, but the two are looking good, Shivani.
Britt's got that Gucci belt, was still with the spray paint on that they spray painted, and she was going to whack him with it. Now she's going to choke with it.
And Tony Storm turning it around on Britt
Okay, so the women's world champion is in a. Okay.
World champion Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt
Okay.
Baker, DMD. Oh, Britt is about to.
Oh, Britt caught it.
Destination unknown for Britt Baker, and now Jamie Hayter storms zero, courtesy of Tony Storm.
3-on-2.
Who's coming?
For the two.
Oh, Rio.
Here comes Riho.
Oh, wow.
Unexpected reinforcements. Riho. She got the hand. Was that a
Batter, a pipe, or something?
kind of a weaponry? Riho, Sky Blue.
Look at my girl,
I never thought I would see the
Willow. Looking great. I like purple.
Had Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker's back, Tony.
And they spray painted Rio Friday night, if we'll recall, in that great match that she had
Wow.
against Nyla Rose. And then, young ladies,
Kira.
look at that.
Shout out to the producer. Hey guys, by the way, when these guys were talking, when Savage was talking, I was begging Kira to get on camera and say something. She said, "No, Dad, please, Dad, no. Let them talk to your father like that."
AEW World Trios Championship on the line for the first time ever in a three-way match.
Wow. So look, the main events what matters. We got a triple threat with the Elite House of Black and the Jericho Appreciation Society. I can't say that I missed anything with Dynamite tonight. I was more enthralled with Papadon, Chris Cage, and even Savage made me want to pop a little bit for what he said, even though he'll never get his hands on this. Savage, I know you're still watching. You'll never get your hands on this. It's coming to California with me. It's going to be in LA, getting signatures from all the stars. Jimmy Kimmel, Matt Damon, and Jada Pinkett. No, I don't like Jada Pinkett. No, sorry. I'm going to keep her name out my mouth, though. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Yeah, Savage, when I'm in Hollywood, whining and dining, you'll be eating sausage and peppers on the corner of 42nd Street and 5th Ave. Yeah. And just for the record, everybody, I wasn't the big event because I had Zubin there. I've got people keeping their eye out for me, okay? I got my own stable behind the scenes, okay? Oh, boy. Guys, we're on the road to WrestleMania, in case you didn't know. 2 weeks from today. Kara, get in here. Two weeks from today. In fact, 2 weeks from exactly right now, we'll be on a plane. We'll be landing. Get in here. What are you doing? Yo, you have a toothache or something? Cold? What's happening to you? Kara, look at you. What, Kara? Kara, do you know where we are?
Where we are?
You know where you're going?
Yeah.
We're on the road to
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Look at Mick Thompson. The title going nowhere. The title stays with Tony. Mick Thompson. That's right. You're right. Jakey Bakey, what's up, bro? I didn't even say hello to you so much. What's up, Jake? I love you, bro. Yeah, 14 days and me and Kira are going to take over LA. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, Kira?
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed. Anything to say?
I can't read any of the comments, guys.
Where's your glasses? Oh, you need some. So did you hear Papadon and Greek God? Papadon and Chris Cage going at it?
I did. I was watching in the other room.
My goodness.
You guys know the dogs. They're quiet right now, but I was over there with the dogs. I was watching in another room. It was pretty great. The interview was good, thanks to you. But when Chris Cage came in,
oh geez, upper level.
My goodness.
I was, I'm not gonna lie to you. He didn't call me. I called him. I needed some backup because Papadon was making me look bad. So I got these guys on speed dial. And true story, Mark Henry, we're close. He don't like Savage too much. Anyway.
People in the chat seem to like it too. I was reading the chat.
Yeah, they were loving it. I think it was great. Can you give me a battery? I think we have to change in a minute.
No.
Thanks. So, Kira, your first time in LA, your first time on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're in Texas. That's not the West Coast.
That's not.
Your first time in the West Coast.
It is.
California.
Yes.
LA.
Yes.
What you've been waiting for.
Yes.
This is it.
Yes.
Where we going? No clue.
WrestleMania. That's where we're going.
Well, we land on Wednesday. WrestleMania's not till Saturday.
I know.
We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Well, Friday.
That's SmackDown, but that's not till nighttime. Superstore. Definitely, right? Got it.
When is WrestleCon? Don't they have WrestleCon down there?
Yeah, WrestleCon's there. Zubin has a table.
Oh, look. Ty Valkyrie is.
Yeah, she's here. She did. Yeah, she came out tonight.
Thought she was going to WWE.
Yeah, well, she's no. Yes, not.
Wow.
Mick Thompson is hot tonight. The real YouTube champion. Oh, look at these guys talking.
I sold candies. I sold t-shirts. I put up the ring. I wrestled for free for a long time to get where I am today.
You've been an AEW World Tag Team Champion, a Trios Champion. How about this Friday night on Rampage?
Yes, hit the likes.
TNT Champion.
We'll have...
Guys, we're going to change the camera battery real quick because we're going to die in a second now. So we're going to run a couple of deals here. Be right back. Let's go. Check this out first. Check out Ruda Entertainment. All custom belts and as all. Check out Ruda. And do I do best than that. Stay tantalized.
For new professional wrestling content, well, I got you covered here on my own YouTube channel at the Anthony Graves Pod. And what do you expect to see? Well, I got you covered. Weekly podcast, two episodes a week. You'll also get professional wrestling interviews, and you'll also get updates on news and rumors. Not to mention Graveyard Shift Extras, including live streams and interactions with the live audience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the Graveyard Shift podcast.
What are you doing? Nice stipple. Nah, we need to watch that. We cut that off in the middle. We don't need to see the whole thing. And we're back. Oh, the echo. Oh, man. Kira. Oh, here we go.
Nick Gage versus Masha Slamovich
Yeah.
for the title.
Sorry, guys. I know if House of Black loses it tonight. Yeah, Steven, sorry about the echo. I've been having issues with this thing when you share the screen sometime. It's so stupid. Uh-oh, Mick. Mia Moore says hello, Mick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They giving 5 to the crowd? Okay, then. All right, here comes Jericho preaching. If they win this title tonight, I'm done. Who's going to win this match, guys? Do the House of Black retain? I should hope so. You know? Or they're going to give Jericho another title. You know? Who's this? That Jericho's pops? That's Jericho's dad. Wow. He used to play for the New York Rangers hockey team. Yeah. Chris Jericho's real name is Chris Irvine. That was his dad, Ted Irvine. Is he going to win it? Oh, wait. They're in Winnipeg, where he's from. Is he going to win it? Wow. Wow, that place is hot for him. Look at that long lens that makes it look so packed, like makes it look so big. Like 8,000 people there, maybe 6,000. Aubrey's champion. I mean, Aubrey's the ref. Something shenanigans is gonna happen. Wow, this ain't holy yes. Hit the likes, by the way, everybody. I wasn't gonna do AEW tonight, but you know. Gee. How do you get your whole body tattooed? That's a lot of tattoos. Jeez. Brody King just kicked. No, I'm a little biased sometimes, Jake, but for the most part, I'm unbiased. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm getting real tired of people coming on my show disrespecting me. It's okay. I'm in the gym, clanging and banging. Thank you, sir. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thanks, Glenn. Facts. Oh, geez. Have we ever seen this before? Text me. What you mean? Well, plug it in. Yeah, I'm not sure about Shazam either. I think I'm free tomorrow. There is exactly, Jen. Girl, charge your phone and text me. What the hell's that? Hold on, guys. We got problems. What's that? Huh? What fell? Ow. Lock that door. Make sure the door's locked. We got intruders. Oh, we had intruders, everybody. My God, I was getting scared. You know, I was you're a terrible phone person, okay? For me, you will. That's right. For me, you will. You know that song? How's it go?
I don't know the words. I will cross an ocean for you.
I will go and bring you the moon. I promise you, for you I will. Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Okay, Lukey. He has the singing voice. Okay.
Are they singing?
Yes.
Bam, 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 bam. Hey guys, girls, gentlemen, ladies, Saturday. Don't forget this Saturday, your boy. Icons of Wrestling. This Saturday, Philly, 2300 Arena. The merch is gonna be on sale. Oh, we gotta show you something after the show's over. Gotta show you something. Where? You there? Oh, here, look at this. I just punched myself in the mouth, as you guys know. Yeah, Mark Briscoe's kind of hard to do, but we got some feelers out there. Wow. Wow, what a knee. Watch out. Look out. Insecurity. Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson going bald, everybody. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, the Young Bucks would be great in WWE, but it would never happen. Oh, Buddy caught him. Oh! Facts. Don't let him tag Buddy. The Polish Hammer. Jeez. 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 right. How dare Papadon disrespect me? Chris Cage gonna give him the business. Here we go again. Okay, we didn't get it earlier. It was commercial. Here we go. Turn around. This is it. Let's go. Here we go. There they go. Jeez. Jeez. What a clothesline. What a cutter. Sliced bread. Jeez. That's tough on the knees. Jeez. Look at Jericho. Look at Jericho. Waiting in the wings. Look at Jericho. Look at Jericho. Walls of Jericho. He's got him in the walls. Watch out. Super kick bodies. Jeez. Jeez. Go. Wow. Wow. AEW sure can. They know what to do when it comes to these matches. They just can't deliver with production value and storylines. It's the problem. The wrestling is great. Can you imagine these guys, the elite in WWE? Oh my goodness. I wish. What are those dogs barking about? It's cold in here. I care. No. Oh. John Wick looks good. Some good movies coming. Listen, we got Creed out, Scream, Shazam comes out Friday, John Wick coming. Jeez. I know, right? It's a lucha. There's no luchadors in it. Hit the likes. Rated T for team. Blah, blah, blah. What? Sorry, guys. She's checking some things out. Oh, God. She released the hounds. The dog's out. I'm in trouble. I've got these crazy dogs running around. It's crazy. This is a repeat of kind. Oh, yeah. Yo, Kenny's great. The only thing about Kenny is that he hasn't had this high profile. He needs to go to WWE, man. I'd love to see him go against Cody and WWE would take the title from Cody if Cody gets it. I know. I like that. Back to live action. Oh, Omega's gonna fly. Wow. Jeez. What's he doing? This is crazy. Trying to keep action on my eyes on the action is nuts. Spanish Fly. Everybody's down except Aubrey. Oh, God. What's he doing? Julia Hart. Can he suplex the big man? Are Jericho and Kenny gonna work together? Jeez. They're gonna try to get them together. Let's go. Jeez. Wow. Yo, Grandma Daisy, she watches a lot of wrestling, and she's on a lot of podcasts. Shout out to Grandma Daisy. She was on what was that? I heard it today. Was it today? Huh? Yeah, on the wrestling podcast. Jeez. Northern Light suplex into another one. And another one. Jeez. Wow. Yes. Oh, Hannibal TV too. That's right. Okay. No, Lorraine's fine. I'm talking to her right now. Lorraine's in the process of moving, everybody. Code breaker. Rock bottom. Jeez. What's up, Les? Les and House, looking for wrestling. Oh my God, Brody King just plateaued him. Gee, Senton. All right, Ashley. See you, honey. Yes, Brody King is a beast. Wow. 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 Jericho getting a crap beat out of him. Uh-oh. It's over. Wow. He's got a bat. Jeez. What? Oh, there she is. Wow. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, it's over. Oh, my God. Okay, at least they kept the titles. Wow, Hager. Wow. What's going on? What's going on here? What's up, Kenneth? Again? What? Oh, wait a minute. I know. So they turned the Blackpool Combat Club heel. Okay. Kira, what'd you think about that last match?
It was amazing.
Shut up. So look, they did miss the finish, but hey, listen. Yeah, I don't know what they did wrong. That was weird. Canada gets the finish. Can you get that deal? Kieran doesn't do anything. So look, I'm going to get into what happened. Good match, blah, blah, blah. Look, this Saturday, yeah. Icons of Wrestling, guys, this Saturday. I'll be there. Come see me. Yeah, that's right. In Philadelphia. Yeah. 2300 Arena. You know where it is. Look it up. Ooh. Look it up. But let's do some. Oh, you know what? Let me take this down. So, guys, you know we always do banners when we go. I've had a few banners, had a few. But this, as of right now, is the final banner. Kira designed this one. We have some of the, you'll like it, okay? Just, you'll like it. You'll like it. Kira. Oh, where's the drum roll? Stand up, sucker.
Okay, you're not even unrolled.
There we go.
You stand up.
Back up. My way? Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait.
You pull.
Oh, I pull?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, let's go. How about that, everybody? Oh, say, can you see? How about it? Thank you. Thank you. We need zip ties. You got it. Okay. All right. How about it? Yeah. No grommets?
There is.
Yeah, there is. They're there. Yeah. It's the convention. It's Saturday. I will. Convention Saturday, Philly. Come on down, Jessica. Come on down. Be giving out the new business cards. I don't have any on me. That's great. Oh, maybe there's some right here. Hey, guys, yeah. Yeah, that's right, guys. We got the new business cards for WrestleMania. Straight and to the point. Very simple. Some people don't like them. Ooh. Look at that. Simple to the point. Straight to the point, right? Boom. Straight to the point. 10 Last 20 Wrestling Show. There we go. All the social medias. Everything where it's supposed to be. Look at that. The TikTok, the Cameo. I haven't even checked my Cameo lately. Anybody want me to do Cameo? Okay, anyway. All right. Where's Savage QR code? Upper right-hand corner. Yeah. Thank you, Mick. Thank you, Mick. Thank you. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to bed. How about that, Kira?
Wrap it up.
Good job. Show tomorrow? Who knows? We're confused on what. Here's one thing I want to talk about tomorrow or Friday. And me and Jared we're talking about this. Mr. Steal Your Dibs. There's been no build for Coleman, for Rhodey and help me. Cody and Roman. There's been no build for Cody and Roman. Very lackluster. Yeah, not really. We don't know about Bray. We just know the Mania match looks like it's off. So we'll see. I do like it. I streamed last night. I'm going to be doing some streaming too, some gameplay. We're going to do my faction, create my guy, the whole deal there. Make the whole nation's handlization. Right, Kira? Hey, here it is. All right. Anyway, Jessica, Saturday, 10 to 3. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
It's It's a convention.
It's a convention. A lot of wrestlers there, but you should come. Hand out cards. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Love you too, Mick. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Thanks so much. What are we doing here, Kira? We're leaving?
Yada, yada, yada. Do what we do best.
Okay.
You do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yada, yada, yada. Do we do?
No.
Oh, guys, thanks for watching. You know, right? What do you say here?
Do what we all do best, and that's
hug your family members. Cannot promise tomorrow. Pray, because if you don't pray, we won't make it today. Shout out to Lorraine. Shout out to the Pole Truth. Shout out to Chrissy. Shout out to Jen. Shout out to Dana. Shout out to all the girls. Ashley, all the women in the chat. Who did I miss? Anybody? Jen. Oh. I got you, bro. I understand that. All right. I understand. Shout out to me more. Shout out to all the ladies. Grandma Daisy. Shout out to Jasmine. Right? I think there's all the ladies in the chat, right?
Yeah, Women's History Month, right?
Women's history. It's women's.
Women's appreciation.
Women's.
Something like that.
I appreciate women every day. How about that? How about that? Hug your loved ones. Exactly. Pray to God. Thank you so much.
Why do I have to tell you how to do your outro?
The build for WrestleMania has been kind of honestly, it has been, but it's okay. Yes, great mood of going to Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that later. Talk about it Friday. I may go live at some point tomorrow. I might do WWE 2K23 if I'm home. I got a parent conference tomorrow, and you know I may be on the Pole Truth tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, Kira, shut your mouth. Am I ashy?
Always.
Always. Do what I do best, guys. Let's stay champ, stay sexy, and that was new.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Stay tantalizing.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.